Omolafe Isaac Adedayo. The motion is all about urgent need to investigate the killing of Mrs Olufunke O along Benin-Ore Road in Ondo State by my very good self, Omolafe Isaac Adedayo, Honorable Akinfolani Mayowa, Honorable Akinjo Victor, Honorable Peter Makinde, Honorable Adelebe Oluwatimeni, Honorable Tajuddin Adeyemi Adefioye, Honorable Ikengoju Golugadere, Honorable Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, and Honorable Adejoro Adeogun, and Honorable Oluwole Oke. The House notes with dismay the reported brutal killing of Mrs. Olufunke O, aged 58, the daughter of Pa Ruben Fashionati, the leader of the Yoruba socio-political group, Afenifere, on the 12th July 2019, along Ore Road in Ondo State, the headquarters of Odigbo local government area of Ondo State. Further notes that Mrs. Olakunrin and others were heading to Lagos from Akure in the morning when gunmen suspected to be herdsmen attacked her vehicle, shooting sporadically at them, even when the driver had to quickly turn back to escape from the hoodlums. But unknowingly to him, there were some of them in the bush by the other side of the road. Observe that there were 5 people inside the vehicle when the gunman struck, but sadly, she was hit by a bullet, and when rushed to the hospital, she died minutes after. Although others who were wounded were also rushed to the hospital and have since been discharged. However, that the security and welfare of the people shall be the primary purpose of government, as enshrined in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that we, the people of Nigeria, cannot continue to fold our arms and watch the perpetration of the evil acts keep shedding the blood of innocent people across the land. And concerns about the security architecture of the country, which is in the need of urgent reciting in order, and to effectively tackle the rising cases of banditry, kidnapping, armed robbery, and cattle rustling ravaging the country. Resolved so, 1. Observes a minute silence in honor of late Mrs. Olufunke O. 2. Condemn the gruesome murder of Mrs. Olufunke O. 3. Delegate some honorable members of the House to pay condolence visit to the family of Mrs. Olufunke O. and the government of Ondo State over the loss of their daughter. 4. Urge the Inspector General of Police and other security agencies to fish out the perpetrators of this heinous crime to serve as deterrent to others. 5. Urge all security agencies in the country to partner and work out modality best suitable for the tackling insecurity. As some of my speaker. 19. I received close to 200 text messages on my phone informing me about the death of Mrs. Olufunke, the daughter of a 94-year-old man in Akure. The incident occurred at Odigbo local government, but the person involved is from Akure South local government. I was told, after investigation, that she came to Akure to make a visit to the father and left that money to go back to Lagos. But along Ore, Benin Road, near Nairobi, I learned that some bandits came out from the bush, armed, in front of her, shooting the commuters there with their vehicles. She now instructed the driver to turn back to escape death. Unfortunately to her, she never knew that right at the back, there are other hoodlums right in the bush there on the other part of the road. They came out, shot at her, and before you know it, a bullet hit her by the thigh. Before the police could get there, she has wasted a lot of blood. And before she was rushed to the hospital, she died along the way. So painful, Mr. Speaker. After that same day that I had that news from my constituency, believe me, my God, I've not slept for 3 hours in each of the days I lie down on my bed. Because it became worrisome in this country, Mr. Speaker, that most of our constituents can no longer sleep with their 2 eyes closed. How long do we continue like this? I want to employ the Honorable House to please act as resolved in my petition, and 2, do something urgent to curb this kind of thing in our society. As I am talking to you, Mr. Speaker, there are protests in my constituency against this deadly act. I keep sending messages to them to hold on for me, but then they rebuke my messages. I want to beg of this House to please do something urgent so that these killings all over the places will not lead to a regional war. Will not lead to a regional war because people are getting bitter about it every day. So, Mr. Speaker, those are my prayers, and thank you for allowing me to do it. Now, before I go, Mr. Speaker, let me appreciate you, because I learned you sent a condolence message to the bereaved. May your days be long, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Those in favor of the motion as amended, please say aye. Those against, please say nay. The ayes have it.